guys, welcome back. I hope you're all well. Today, as you can see, I'm not alone. The lady behind the camera is in front of it today and she will be joining me for today's episode, which is a special one. So actually, introduction first. This is Julia, officially.
Hi.
My girlfriend. Today's episode will be a bit special because we will dedicate it to the cause of Seaspiracy, the documentary that just came out. We've watched it last week and we wanted to also play our part to support the cause of overfishing and also bringing a voice to the least heard animal, which is the fish, right? So I know you had a lot of feelings about the documentary.
I was sad, I was angry at the big companies, you know, just thinking about big money. So
it made us want to go even more vegan. So we've been vegan for 3 years, and
I was also angry at myself for having eaten the fish before I went
so long.
vegan.
Yeah, but we don't know.
I didn't know.
We don't see below the water, you know, what's going on. At least, I mean, I was brought up on an island, and I have a family that's made their living out of fishing. So every time you eat fish, you think you're helping the small fishermen, right? The small guys that are bringing the food to their family and so on. But if we look at the bigger picture, the majority of the business is done by these mega corporations that just carry everything, that just troll everything with their big ships.
Bulldozing the sea.
Yeah, they're bulldozing the sea.
I was just so heartbroken from seeing all these, from actually learning all these facts from this documentary, which I really would recommend for everyone to watch.
Yeah, so it's Seaspiracy, for those of you that don't know, it's on Netflix, and it's not just tackling the issue of veganism and not eating any more fish. You know, it's predicted that by the year 2048 we will have fishless oceans, which is crazy. And right now, at the current trend, there will be more plastic particles than fish in the sea by that time. And funnily enough, you know, even us, we try to say, we don't use straws or we minimize our plastic use, but the biggest percentage, we've seen it in Seaspiracy, of the plastic components in the sea is actually coming from ghost nets, from discarded fishing nets.
So I had all these mixed negative feelings, anger, sadness.
After watching the documentary?
I didn't know what to do about it. So we decided to turn these mixed emotions into awareness on our part, actually. So we wanted to show you the different possibilities of cooking actually veganized seafood dishes.
Yeah. We're gonna show you 4 amazing, easy to do recipes. This has been the longest video we've ever done. We probably could have done a sequel to Seaspiracy in this time. And but this is our part. We hope you enjoyed the recipes. It's also about raising awareness. You can eat seafood or sea taste based only on plants, and we're gonna show you how in this video.
And we would love it if you could share this video to any non-vegan friends, or if any non-vegan friends out there tried one of the recipes, it would mean a lot. Yeah.
We get cooking?
Yeah. It's heavy.
Okay. So always with this. This magic hand. Believe this. So what we're gonna cook today is vegan baked fish using banana blossoms. Then we have Julia's recipe here, which is
chickpea tuna salad.
So chickpea tuna fish salad, and we wrap them in buttercream butter lettuce, and
vegan butter,
and that makes chickpea tuna tacos, lettuce tacos. Then we have the amazing oyster mushrooms, king oyster mushrooms, which we transformed into vegan scallops. And last but not least, we have tomato logs, which is sort of a vegan salmon made out of tomato. And we did that on toasties. So tomato logs, vegan baked fish, vegan tuna fish in lettuce, and vegan scallops. Let's do this. Okay, so let's start with the first recipe, chickpea tuna salad, and Julia will kick this one off.
1/4 teaspoon salt.
Really?
2 teaspoon lemon juice. 2 tablespoons nutritional yeast. 2 tablespoons vegan mayonnaise. 1 teaspoon mustard. 1/4 teaspoon garlic powder. 1 teaspoon kelp powder. 1/4 teaspoon soy sauce. Mix it a bit in. Half a small onion, chopped. So this is 1 jar of chickpea, drained, about 250 grams, shredded. So once this has been mixed in, you can choose to add some corn. This is about 1/4 cup of corn. My mom used to do this and I really like it. If you want, you can also choose to add 1/4 cup of capers. I'm not really used to this, but this is how David used to have it at his home. Quick and easy, like a normal tuna salad.
Now we're gonna do the vegan scallop dish, the vegan scallops dish. We're gonna use king oyster mushrooms. We're gonna cut them into scallop-shaped discs, roughly 2 to 3 centimeters. And then for the sea taste, we're gonna use dried kelp powder, which is actually a superfood. And for that added, I like to ensure that the sea taste comes through. I'm gonna add roughly 12 centimeter long square of dried seaweed. No, actually, yeah, it's seaweed, yeah, okay. Dried seaweed. This is actually a nori sheet, which is used in sushi. Okay, so we start by chopping the mushrooms into discs. So we're gonna use just the stalk of the mushroom, and we're gonna, of course, keep this for another recipe. Transfer into a dish so that we can marinate the mushrooms in. What we're gonna do first is we have warm water here, and we're gonna add our organic low sodium veg stock powder so that it dissolves well. And then you put it aside and we let it cool down a bit. Then we start with the olive oil, liquid smoke, tablespoon of soy sauce, or also liquid aminos if you have that. Minced and diced garlic. And finally we add the kelp powder, we just sprinkle it like this. And we add our cooled broth. We're gonna give it a mix. So we will let it now marinate in the fridge for at least 30 minutes. Yeah, I forgot the nori sheet, but it's actually optional, so I'm gonna just crush it like this with my hands and add it to the marinade. Yeah, show the scallops, which we just got out of the fridge.
Smells so good.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start off by preheating the pan, and we're gonna use some palm oil free
butter, vegan butter.
So these are done.
Scallop seeds. I'm gonna show them quickly. smell. Oh my god. The third dish for today is going to be the baked banana blossom, which will be our vegan baked fish. It's like British fish and chips, right? But made healthier, of course, if I'm gonna do it. I think Julia would have preferred it fried or not.
Fried, yeah.
But you liked when we tried this.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, okay. So we're gonna bake it instead of frying it, and we're gonna use basically the same taste as we use for the other dish, for the scallops. So same marination technique, like with the kelp powder, and also olive oil to give it that fatty fish texture. So let's get started with the vegan baked fish.
So we're gonna first start off by putting the ACV into the oat milk.
This is what it looks like, so it really does look a bit like fish, even the texture. But what I'm going to do, what we found best is we're gonna remove this leaf-like part of it. We try to leave this intact as much as possible. We put it in the dish, so we make the marinade here. Yeah. I will not throw away the leaves, let's call them leaves. We will chop them up and add them to one pot or whatever in another recipe.
Great.
So yeah, handle with care, because these really come off easily.
So then we do the marinade. So here we have 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 3 tablespoons of water, 2 teaspoons of kelp powder, 2 teaspoons liquid smoke. Here we have
Lemon juice.
3 teaspoons, 1 teaspoon sea salt.
We just rub in the marinade a bit with our hands. Important thing is to not tear them apart, the banana blossoms, as much as possible. So normally what I do is I mix the marinades together in a recipient and then add the banana blossom so that I could, understand?
This looks like...
Yeah, this is banana blossom bone. So.
Looks like leaf from the fish.
I don't know if you could see it on camera. Okay, so after we've done the rub-in, we're gonna place them in the fridge for at least 30 minutes.
And before that, we're going to add fresh
dill. So we got our marinated banana blossoms, our vegan fish, and now we're gonna coat it in our batter and then straight to the oven for baking. So, the honors?
Yes.
Do you remember the ingredients?
Half teaspoon of baking soda, half teaspoon of garlic powder, and also half teaspoon of onion powder.
We're gonna write them down there anyway.
1/4 teaspoon smoked paprika, 1/8 teaspoon salt, and 1/8 teaspoon garlic. Yeah, 3 tablespoons
of spelt flour. Here in Germany we use type 630, which means it's not whole grain.
603.
630. Go check. So in the meantime, I'm gonna mix these in. First online challenge, and I'm gonna win.
Oh no! We didn't miss anything.
Mix it in. Mix it in. Okay, so now we have the curdled milk, which was apple cider vinegar and oat milk, and we add it to the flour mix. Okay, so now the tricky part, guys, is not to break all of this fish thing when we put it in the batter. So first into the flour mix, like this. Make sure to coat it. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. Okay, then from here into the breadcrumbs. We're using organic whole grain breadcrumbs. Yeah. Be sure to
coat it well.
Coat it well.
Everywhere.
It should look something like this. Okay. And then into the baking tray. And you stepped on my toe.
Sorry.
pop it in the oven. I'm just gonna drizzle some rapeseed oil like this so that it gets that bit of a crunch. And now we pop it in the oven for 20 minutes at 220 degrees Celsius. So now we're gonna make the fourth recipe. It's the last recipe, right? Which is tomato lox or salmon tomato. And we're gonna start by boiling our tomatoes in a pot until they start to crack from the skin.
So we put the boiled tomatoes into the icy water, and now we're going to peel the skin.
We will de-seed it, we'll remove the seeds and just keep the outer flesh, which will be our salmon. And then we will marinate that part. Start by cutting in half. And then quarter it like this. This is what we want. Yeah, this looks a bit like salmon. And we place it in a bowl, so then we place the marinade over it.
So, now the marinade.
Yeah, you wanna do it?
Yeah. Here we have 1 tablespoon soy sauce, 1 tablespoon olive oil, 1 tablespoon liquid smoke, 2 teaspoons lemon juice, 1 teaspoon kelp,
2 tablespoons capers, and I added a bit of the brine to it to add that taste. I like that, and I find it goes so well with fish taste, because we're not eating fish. So then we're gonna give it a mix, all the marinade ingredients together. We're still getting used to the camera setup. Normally Julia's taking the video, and it's easy when I'm just in the frame. And our kitchen is, we always complain about this, our kitchen is like
long.
Yeah, long. So we can't put the camera in front of us, and it's really hard.
So we're trying our best.
We're trying our best. We're still YouTube newbies. Now we're just gonna add the tomatoes into it. Whoa, I always do this on camera. Oh my god. Nice one. Okay. And again, we are going to let it sit in the fridge for at least a minimum of 30 minutes so that it absorbs all the taste. It smells so good.
Can't wait to eat.
I promise. Here. I just wanted to show you the baked fish. Look at that. Wow. Huh? You wouldn't know if you see it like this.
That's great.
Amazing. This is one of my new favorite recipes.
Last
last part. This was a long one. We've been filming for 5 hours. But all for the cause. All for the cause. So guys, let's get plating. Okay, guys.
Can I
Sorry,
do
it?
3, 2.
I'm so used to the region now.
So we have our 4 dishes now, and we're going to try. Which one would you like to first?
This is like an antipasto, like a starter, so
Right.
let's start with it. All of it? Oh my god! So this was tomato salmon, tomato lox, vegan scallops, taste test. Tastes like.
This has so much taste. Oh my god. It's
Wow.
exactly like scallops. I used to be a huge fan of seafood.
I never had scallops in my life.
Oh really?
Look at this. Let's go before it. Look at this. Oh my god. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I hope it's focusing. Wow.
Oh my god.
Guys,
It's like a feast.
try this. Don't get discouraged. Chickpea, tuna, lettuce, tacos. Leave the plate to me, leave the plate to me. This fish, amazing, amazing. I'm gonna show you again because I don't know if... Look at that.
My favorite. Actually, I also love this one. I mean, I love all of them, but these two are my favorite. So there you go, guys. 4-in-1.
That's my line.
Hey! Well, I stole it from a 4-in-1 platter of vegan seafood.
I hope you enjoyed the recipe, as always, or recipes. We had 4 today, and I really wish this time that you give it a go. Let me know if you do down in the comments section below. Let me know what you think of the recipes, and also please watch Seaspiracy, help spread the word, and let's save our oceans together.
So I would like to close this video, which has been a lot of fun by the way,
And a lot of work.
with a quote from Seaspiracy.
The only way that we can save the ocean is to leave it alone. Remember that. See you in the next video, and I hope you enjoyed that one. Peace.
Dun, 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 dun.